For your patience. My name is Aaron Boschka, and I'm the Vice President of Government and Community Relations here at the New York Botanical Garden. I would like to welcome you all to the New York Botanical Garden in the Ross Lecture Hall, and thank you for joining us for the Home Gardening Program Series that has been led and initiated by Senator Jeff Klein, who I'm about to introduce. It so happens that 2016 marks the New York Botanical Garden's 125th anniversary of our founding in 1891. Before the Bronx was even the Bronx. Many people do not know that NYBG was created by an action of the state legislature many, many years ago, long before Senator Jeff Klein's time. But we will have many opportunities to recognize that 125th anniversary throughout the year. So keep an eye on our website, www.nybg.org, about different celebration opportunities. Senator Jeff Klein has been a longtime friend of the New York Botanical Garden, and we're thrilled to work with him today for this renewed set of seminars which teach basic yet creative and versatile cultivation skills for everyday use at your home. You all know Senator Klein. He's earned a reputation for an advocate for all of us here in the Bronx, but particularly working class folks, homeowners, every senior programs, you name it, Senator Jeff Klein has been there for us. To the New York Botanical Garden, Senator Jeff Klein has been tremendously helpful in supporting children's education in the construction of the garden's new Edible Academy program, which will expand our childhood healthy eating and nutrition program to reach 100,000 school kids every year. But there's many more things to be said about him, but you've all been patient and waiting, so I want to give him a chance to say hello and then get started with our great instructor, Daryl, who I'll introduce in a few minutes. But first, help me join in welcoming Senator Jeff Klein.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. And over the years, I was always very proud to represent the Botanical Gardens. This is really one of our jewels here in the Bronx. And I'm always trying to showcase the Botanical Gardens, make sure more and more Bronxites come out, maybe not even Bronxites, people from Westchester and all over, because this is a place we really should be proud of. And I think it was mentioned, one of the programs besides this gardening program that I actually sponsored last year, I'm very, very proud of it. We're going to have an edible academy here at the Botanical Gardens. And the importance of this is very, very important. First of all, it's going to serve hundreds of thousands of young people throughout the city. School kids from all over the city are welcome. And they're going to learn healthy eating, but in a different way. They're actually going to grow their own vegetables, grow their own produce, learn how to cook it, take recipes home for the parents. You know, when we're looking at numbers, like 38% of young people here in New York City are either obese or overweight. You know, we have to get in there at an early age and make sure these young people are educated about healthy eating. And I've attended the program. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been open to all of our public schools and private schools here in the Bronx, and it's something that's great. So the gardening program was a natural extension. I was doing this program for several years, and unfortunately we stopped the program. And you know, I've done a lot of different things over the years, but I had a lot of people stop me on the street over the last 3 years when this program was no longer up and running, and ask me when we're going to bring it back, So I'm very happy that after a lot of nudging and discussion, the Botanical Gardens was absolutely fantastic, and they're bringing back this free program for the community. It's all about keeping our neighborhoods looking great. I know many homeowners, and even if you're not a homeowner, if you live in an apartment, you're a renter, condo, co-op, everybody likes some type of gardening. And I think it really is something that's extremely important. I think, so first of all, I believe gardening is very therapeutic. I also think it helps keep our borough looking great. And I think you're going to enjoy this program. If you haven't taken part in it previously, it really is an excellent program. And I think the Botanical Gardens deserves a round of applause for always opening their doors to our community. Thank you all very much.
So, you know there's 2 more of these. They're coming up on March 19th and April 2nd. So if you haven't registered, make sure you call the Senator's office or log on. Also, there's all sorts of incredible programs going on, and I would love to have you all be involved in them. I'd like to quickly just thank Eric Henry and Michelle Delgro from the Senator's office. They've been fabulous, and you all know how wonderful. I know just from my own experience of calling the senator's office. They're always helpful in anything that you may need. They're very professional people who keep aware of the needs of everybody in the Bronx. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our speaker today. This gentleman's name is Daryl Byers. I think you'll really enjoy him. He's the instructor for our NYBG Gardening Certificate Program, which is a whole thing that you can sign up for and get a Master Garden Certificate. He has more than 20 years of professional gardening experience. He was a lead designer at a nursery in Westchester for 7 years before starting a private design business this year. He's been a writer and editor for both the Fine Gardening magazine and Martha Stewart Living, and currently writes for HGTV magazine. Home and Gardening Television, right? Yeah. All right. A star in the gardening world, Daryl is also an exceptional teacher who makes learning enjoyable. Daryl puts the fun in the fundamentals of gardening. Please join me in welcoming.
Hello. Stay at this.